War is a business too, right? The whole reason we're having a war right now is because Russia and the United States both need to replenish their military stock.
Yeah.
Web3 is changing. The largest ticket seller in the world. Tesla. Elon Musk just changed his Twitter logo.
What happens to all the ETFs that are waiting to be approved if a World War III situation did occur? We know there's a deadline. I believe that it's in February. Let's say that deadline comes around. We're in a World War III type of environment. Do these financial institutions even care about these ETFs? Does the SEC even care about these ETFs? Or does the narrative shift completely? We're putting all this crypto talk mumbo jumbo on pause, and we're all focused on the world war.
Well, I mean, SEC is only concerned with domestic affairs. Like, Europe could be on fire, and the SEC is still going to wake up and do its job the next day.
I guess it's true, but what kind of backlash would government institutions face if there was a World War III situation in which the citizens of that country, in this case, let's say America, were involved in some sort of conflict? Meanwhile, at home, we're talking about getting BlackRock, the biggest financial institution in the world, approved on a new financial product that's going to make them tons of money.
I mean, how far deep the conspiracy rabbit hole do you want to go?
I mean,
like capitalists are going to capital, you know,
yeah,
like it's
capitalists are going to capital. You hear that, Sohail, Mr. Producer?
Well, I mean, like, look, war is a business too, right? The whole reason we're having a war right now is because Russia and the United States both need to replenish their military stock.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole...
Who's the one that says, like, war is good for business?
George Carlin? I don't know.
Somebody. It's somebody in BlackRock, I think.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I'm telling you, they say war is good for business. And as we've seen with the start of the conflict in the Middle East, every stock of war manufacturer companies in the U.S. has only went up.
Right.
And think about how much insider stuff is going on there. We got people at the DOD, we got people in the House, people in the Senate, people probably in the freaking White House, who are invested or are in bed with these companies.
That is wild. Wow.
Well, I mean, it's true though. I mean, like, look at.
I'm sorry, I was being sarcastic.
You could just.
It's true though. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I think the big reason why, you know, we're not engaged in a hot war, but we're so supportive nationally in Ukraine is because, you know, the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
We get to sell them. We get to look altruistic by selling them armaments. We get to make some money for the U.S. military budget to go turn around to Lockheed and Raytheon and buy some current gen stuff.
Yeah.
To replace our stock, because we can't not have military armaments.
It's crazy.
So
the world is in a scary place, I have to say.
Right.
There's a lot of energy globally that is very sad, you know, in 2023 to consider people can still be so unhuman. And I'm not talking on any side. I'm not talking about any particular group or anything. I'm talking generalized the human civilization. It's very sad. Mm-hmm. Very sad.
Well, when specific humans aren't customers and there's a bottom line and what Mark's talking about, replenishing stock is involved, that's where you get your biggest shortcomings of capitalism, Mark. It's like, it doesn't matter. These people are not as important as the bombs that are killing them.
For sure. I totally agree with that. I mean, that's corporate America though, right?
Right. So when you're going back to your original question, it's like, so if we have a World War III, does the SEC still approve? Well, I mean, if BlackRock wants it,
they're going to get it.
Yeah, Raytheon wants a war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
You know, so they get it.
Yeah.
And so if BlackRock wants a Bitcoin ETF, you know, they're big enough to have that regulatory capture. Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.